Which, yeah, that took a little too long. We were trying to, I gave up trying to make sure that everything was working perfectly. It was just like, you know what? We're just doing this on my computer because I don't have time to finick around with my phone. I want to keep painting. Okay. So, gotta add a sheen for video capture device.
Source?
Yeah, source. Video capture device. Anyways, I'm teaching Zen how to,
That threw me off, you calling me Zen. I'm used to you just calling me Zenrith.
Yeah, well.
Source.
Your source will be your webcam.
Except for, well,
Integrated camera.
because it's not sensing it.
Then click deactivate and activate or something. Like just keep tinkering with it. It'll work eventually. It's kind of a jerk for me too. Oh yeah.
Bloody hell.
Don't think bloody hell will help you if you're trying to do family friendly.
Yeah, we're on your stream at the moment, so.
Very true.
Hello? Can you work?
Then you're gonna say, how low can you go? I was like, alright. It's that kind of day, yo. Aye.
Okay, we're just gonna retry adding the source. Video capture device. Add source. Video capture device.
Ironically, I might start sneezing.
Why is that ironic?
No, I don't know.
Why?
Oh, that's TOS, copyright nonsense.
What?
Terms of service.
I know, but
I started humming Harry Potter,
Oh.
which, not helpful, to be fair.
I'm gonna Discord call you and see if my camera will work for that. Is that fine?
Yeah. Cool.
Can you see my camera?
No, not yet.
Why? I'm gonna restart my computer again.
I think you just are SOL. You don't have to stream. You can just have your camera on. You don't have to stream. You can just have your camera on. You don't have to stream. You can just have your...
What do you mean you don't have to stream? That's what you...
Oh. I meant you can be on your Discord call. You just chill.
I don't want to, and it's frustrating me because it's not working.
Talk to, your streamer people. Friends. Like Ellie Beatmaker and co.
Let me do some Googling. Yay. Googling.
Oh, I totally just brought my Draggy out of frame. I'm trying to get this, spine painted, I don't know, you guys probably can't really see it, but...
This is about Windows 10.
Are we on what Windows are we on?
11.
Guys, time flies when you're in Windows.
We've literally,
It's
the
haven't
whole
we?
time we've had our
Oh, well.
computers, we've had Windows. Let me see if I need an update.
Well, yeah, no, we've had Windows this
Or
whole
Windows
damn time.
11, that's what I meant.
I might even need an update. I don't know. I haven't checked recently. Now I gotta paint the dude's tail. Tail.
Okay, so it's downloading update.
Which means it's got an update.
Yeah, I know.
I've thoroughly
I'm not
annoyed
incompetent.
Zen. But look at this draggy butt. It's so painted. I'm showing my stream, not you, but you can sure laugh at my draggy butt. Painting his hind legs now. It's kind of hard for me to angle it the correct way because my computer angle is all delightful to get this stream capturified.
You're shaking your camera.
Unsurprising. I can't not shake it because I'm... Ooh, hello! Brandamer and... Oh, I'm trying hard. Zen, can you read that?
Hold on, let me pull up your stream.
Welcome to the stream.
Because I don't want to, like, lean. Alright, I pull her. You can see my face or something. Because I'd rather keep my faceless.
Faceless, yes.
Okay.
Brandamer and... Oh, wait. Something random QNV. Random QNV. Hold up, I can't read.
Is it chatting or is it?
No chats yet.
Oh.
Welcome to the stream. If you choose to chat, welcome. But otherwise, if not, you can just chill. I'm just painting D&D minifigs because I'm part of a group. By part of a group, I mean I created a group called the SCC. There's going to be a series on YouTube soon, if I can ever edit the first episode of what's called the SCC. It'll be SCC2 Broken Ocean. However, I didn't ever record SCC1 because didn't think about it. And then SCC3 will never be recorded because it's got a bunch of minors. Because I have a D&D club that I'm a part of, that I'm DMing for. Zenarith is unenthused. But yeah, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy at least some of this probably monotonous painting, but I try to keep people entertained.
Try.
Gotta say, as a D&D nerd, has anybody here, besides me and Zenarith hasn't seen Legend of Vox Machina, but if anybody's watching, have y'all seen Legend of Vox Machina yet? I finished season 1 last night. I basically binged the whole season. So I spent 6 hours yesterday watching Legend of Vox Machina. But today, after stream, I'm probably gonna watch season 2 of Legend of Vox Machina because it's a good series, I gotta say. I didn't see much of the Vox Machina stuff originally because I came around the time Campaign 2 was ending. So I'm like a huge Mighty 9 fan, and I'm working on catching up to Bell's Hells. Campaign 3 for Zenarith who didn't know. Bell's Hells is such a fun, crew, though. I gotta say, the Critical Role crew, they keep getting more and more chaotic with their characters, and I'm loving it. Look at him. My camera is focusing on my hand. Don't focus on my hand, webcam. Focus on the dragon. Dude, I love my little draggy dude. This guy's a young blue dragon, I think. Yep, young blue dragon. Zenarith is attempting to get a stream working, but failing miserably. It's
wow.
Kind of funny. I mean, it's not wrong. You are failing miserably. It's so hard to get all the cracks and crevices of a dragon painted because he's like, And then you put this. Oh boy, my camera froze. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Gonna be little sad. Okay. Kinda coming back. Kinda coming back. I feel my computer working overtime.
Must be mine.
No, it's mine. Both of ours are working overtime.
Almost like downloading updates.
It's probably not helping my bandwidth issues.
Probably, but oh well.
It's got terrible bandwidth in here. So yeah, the stream will probably be fairly laggy. My Wi-Fi is atrocious. I was like, well, while I'm streaming, or while I'm painting, I may as well at least stream so then I can get to my hopeful goal eventually to be a part, like, to have, like, be a Twitch affiliate, and then maybe even a Twitch partner if I'm lucky. What? I want to make money off of Twitch. At some point I should set up a PayPal, but I don't have any way to, like, get bank. Like, I don't want to put bank account information and stuff on the internet. That'd be really cool. Because then maybe I can make a little bit of money, but I just know I want to, at the very least, stream for entertainment's sake, if not my own sake. Because entertainment, that's some good stuff there. So there, now we got some more painted in draggy butt. Come on, camera. At some point we'll show the painted in draggy butt. Oh. Okay, there's some more painted in draggy butt. So, I think I'm gonna switch again. Like, I keep hopping back and forth of the dragon because I want to finish this lightning that he's got because it's young blue dragon, and I'm kind of just copying the back. Like, I'll make some artistic changes because I don't think I want to paint the wings this, like, light color. It doesn't feel quite right. I'll probably change it to, like, a lighter blue, like a much lighter blue, because I don't want... Come on, camera. I know you can do it. Yeah, okay, there we go. Got it. Because I want to make sure I can, do the painting a little easier. I know for me, at least, trying to paint that correctly would be a nightmare. Some people, not so much. Did your Google search help? Because I know you did. I thought did you not or end up doing a Google search?
I did.
Oh, did it not help?
It's really thinking about it.
Yeah, because you're probably in the worst place in the house to try to use the internet, considering I am already taking up probably a chunk of bandwidth. I gotta say, this, like, brush painting, that helps, I think, create, like, a much more even coat of the paint. I still gotta do the back side, but I feel like it's helping a little more than just if I tried to do it with, like, a smaller brush.
I'm gonna go into the living room too. See if I can get better bandwidth.
Okay. Anyways, So yeah, if any of you have seen Legend of Vox Machina, let me know. I saw the ending of Mighty Nein when I was first introduced to Critical Role. I started off with, I think, episode 120, and then finished it, and then I went back and watched some episodes that people had deemed key on the internet. Like, I watched the very beginning, and I watched some of that type of, like, the Critical Role-y stuff, but I'm sad I didn't figure out about it earlier. I tried to watch all of EXU. EXU was hard for me to watch, not because of anything that they were doing, it's just, it was a hard time for me because I was still getting used to, like, there is no Mighty Nein anymore. It's now not Mighty Nein, and I was still really sad about that, because Mighty Nein was awesome. I'm tempted to do the base of this, but I don't want to deal with that quite yet. So maybe I just throw a whole ton of blue paint on with this big brush, and then we see where that brings me. Because at this point, I just need to coat it with blue paint. Just so that there's, like, a coat of blue paint on there. But, so we're starting to get, like, that there. That's kind of what I was looking for. Oh. There we go. Now there's a lot more blue paint. Alright, let's move this piece because I don't want that to get tainted. That is much better, much more even coating. Just much more coverage. Y'all can't see this. Let me angle it a little bit different. So like we see this. Also, yeah, I become full of paint. I get it, it's wasteful, but I cannot try the whole I've tried the whole staying neat thing when painting. That just doesn't work, so I know, well, if I go into it knowing I'm going to get messy, then at least I'm not disappointed. And then if I'm not messy for some lucky reason, well, then I'll just be happily shocked. So yeah, I think my point here is just to make sure that I get enough coverage on the main bits, just so that I have, like, a base to work off of. Because the white is just, or the gray is just not cutting it. It just doesn't do the job right, you know? So the more I feel like I can get a type of coverage, we're good. However, this is an absolutely messy job. And I don't recommend painting my way unless you are absolutely a mess when painting. Because that's me. I do wish I could get some music. That'd be cool, but I know, yeah, a lot of the music is like TOS, or copyrighted, or by TOS I mean just copyrighted, because all the music I like is full of copyrights, and makes sense because intellectual property, but also really annoying. Because I like others' intellectual property because it's pretty. Like, I would never ever claim that I wrote a Metallica song. Huh, that's funny. I don't have that kind of talent. Just like I don't make money off of this. And if I made money off of this, I probably would be, like, paying for music here. But, alas, I don't make enough money to say, hey, Metallica, or hey, Mumford & Sons, I really like your music. Can I listen to it when I'm streaming? I'm A, not big enough, and B, not rich enough for that. That'd be really cool. Be really, really cool. Or, hey, blank and blank. Trying to figure out who else I would listen to when painting. Never would ask Disney in 1,000 years, even though I love the WALL-E soundtrack. Disney would make me pay a premium for that because Disney's a bitch. Disney would never, like, sponsor me either, so, like, I can say that. I'm a D&D player, not a Disney enthusiast. Like, while I love Marvel and while I love Star Wars, never in my wildest dreams. I don't even know if they even tried to sponsor me, I might just say no. I'd be like, sorry, not for me. It's just not my thing. Never was a Disney kid, never will be a Disney adult. Just... I'd rather go to VidCon, which I'd love to go to, or TwitchCon, which I'd love to go to as well, but I can't go to because going to California or Paris? I think it's in Paris this year as well. Going to California or Paris is really expensive. Because y'all probably can, if y'all couldn't tell, I'm from the States, but, interstate travel, while not terribly expensive comparatively to, like, per se, if I was going to Paris, still expensive, though. And not something I want to pay for or have the time to pay for. For those wondering, no, I don't have a job. I do educational stuff. By educational, I mean I'm in college, but today, thankfully, I didn't have to be on campus. So I didn't have to do any of that functional stuff. So now I'm just painting because relaxation a little bit. Studying is stressful. But ha ha ha, none of you will know my real age. Because I don't want to tell people on the internet, because sometimes internet people can be creeps. I don't trust that that's the majority, but the people on the internet who are creeps usually somehow have the loudest voices. It's the worst. Hey, did you get it working? Zenith had it working for like a minute apparently. The whole like... Because she's trying to use Streamlabs to get her camera to work. I don't remember how I did it, to be honest. Because my camera has always been kind of set up to do this. It's just I've never streamed like this before, so, you know. So far, he's blue. Says nothing about his mental health. I'm joking, but also it's funny to me. It says nothing about his mental health. He's just a blue dragon. And he kind of doesn't like people. Because, you know, eating people is what dragons kind of like to do. Between people, animals, and, yeah, I think it'd be people and animals are the two main food sources that a monster would eat. I paint this dude's like everything about this man painted. Gotta say, this is the ugly phase of D&D painting. even just the ugly phase of painting, but once I get this base coat down, then that's the fun part. Because then I can start painting in detail. By painting in detail, I mean dry brushing in all the right spots. And yeah, I guess some areas I'll be painting in detail, like here on the wings, but I need to make sure the wings are fully, like, ready to go before I can paint. I'm keeping track of the time. This is probably going to be a shorter stream. So, like, my YouTube viewers will be like, oh, this was a nice stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's just, I'm quite tired as it is, and, ain't got no time to always paint. And I do have to eat at some point, because the States. I'm trying to calculate all the times. So it could be, depending on where you are in the States. If you are in the States right now, it's either, I'm talking about the lower 48, not the other two. The other two, I don't know what their time zones are. But if you're on the East Coast, it is 11. If you're in the Midwest, it's 10. If you're in the time zone after the Midwest, it is 9, and if you're the time zone after that, it's 8. And I think it's only 4 time zones in the U.S. Or lower 48, I mean. Whenever I say the U.S. is lower 48, it's not any of the... I am so blue. But yeah, when I talk about the U.S., I'm usually talking about the lower 48. Like, I know the other two are states, but I don't really count them as states. And I don't think that I don't think all of them like being states. Like, for example, if you are a full-blooded Hawaiian, I don't feel like you appreciate the states that much. I wouldn't appreciate the states. Or if you are Native American, I would understand if you hate us. Totally wouldn't be against everybody trying to, like, beat us up. The colonizers of the past, man. Those were kind of assholes, eh? I'm a history nerd, if you couldn't tell, so that's why I'm, like, throwing shade on all the ancestors. Huh. Because some of them were dicks. Anyways, so back to the painting. I think I'm going to pick a lighter shade of purple. And then I might move on to painting a bit more of that Kraken, because that Kraken has been a struggle to paint correctly. I've spent a lot of time on painting him. Which, stupid, I know, but... Like, my goal is not to... Like, this paint, it might have looked like I was just trying to finish it as fast as possible. No. No, I need a base coat before I can do the details. And that base coat is an expensive base coat. Right, let's see. So here's my Kraken. Here's my Kraken as I pull out not my Kraken. Alright. I'm actually excited to paint the water bits of the Kraken because that just... I like painting like this clear stuff. That's always super fun. But... So we got him and his hairy face. He's kind of mostly painted. I still gotta get bits, like, there's little spots that aren't painted, so I have to absolutely, like, soak this bad boy in paint, basically. Just gonna start moving some of these figs. And my desk will probably be messy, because the next few days I'm probably gonna be streaming painting, because I want to get at least the dragon done. And some of these other figurines done before my next D&D session. Because we have them every Friday, and thank God it's a fully scheduled out group, or I would die, sadly. Sadly. My family would be sad. Maybe some of you viewers would be sad, but otherwise most people would be like, who the hell is this random Twitch streamer? Which is okay. But yeah, so this is my Kraken. I'd say I got him for Christmas. I mean, yes, I did, but my sister kind of helped pay for that problem. And some extended family was like, hey, you like Dungeons and Dragons, don't you? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I do. And they're like, well, since you're in college and you're doing okay, here's a big Kraken. And mostly I picked it out, but definitely I did not have the final say. Because my parents have no idea how Dungeons and Dragons works. So funny to me, but understandable. They aren't into it. So when I see them, it's very fun to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and then they're like, shut up, what's its name? That was like the most snarkiest voice I could have ever done, and now I kind of regret it, but find it funny. So yeah. So now, we're gonna put this bad boy, I don't know. Where are we gonna put you, Draggy? I think Draggy's gonna go there. In with the paintbrushes. Let's pick up this bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my. Let's just start painting him out again. So basically, this is just me trying to get all of his little bits painted. And if you are part of the SCC Broken Ocean, do not spoil this Kraken for the rest. Because, this Kraken is, like, one of the big bad evils. He's not just the only one, but, he's one of the sooner-ish big bad evils, because guess what, you're in the ocean, and for those who haven't seen the actual campaign episode, because I haven't edited it yet, don't worry, I'm gonna probably edit it after stream's over, and while I'm watching Legend of Vox Machina, I plan to start editing that. I have tons of footage to go through, but we got to a point where I think, like, I had to work myself up mentally to do it, but we should be good now. I'll just have to make sure I get a thumbnail for it. Might commission Zenarith to draw one. By commission, I mean bribe her with some soda, and she'll probably do it. Most artists are good with bribes. Don't come after me. I know many an artist, and for those of you, I don't know, nobody in the chat at the moment would probably be any of the artists I know, but that's how it was fun. I do quite like being able to, like, my worry of painting this dude is that I'm going to accidentally smooth out all of his wrinkles and stuff. Because, you know, detail, and I don't like to basically shit on detail. But I also know that if he doesn't have this base coat, it'll be a pain in my butt, and this is where I would love to know how to use an airbrush. But I don't have access to an airbrush because those are expensive. While I would love to do airbrushing, I don't have the resources. So I'm just going to go with what I got. To be fair, he's looking good. I think once he dries, he'll be ready for his next coat, which would be more detail-oriented and based, like, for example, around his, like, fins. I'm gonna wait on my end to see if he, like, just, because my camera is all over the place. But I'm gonna see if I can get his fins looking good. They'll probably be more of a, or these, like, he's got, like, little hole kind of things on his chest. Like, Kraken breasts. It's like chicken breasts. Ooh, now I'm kind of hungry for fried chicken. Darn. definitely interesting. I know I lost my train of thought, but that's because I'm trying to get all of this guy painted, because I really want to start on the next step, but I can't do that if he's not fully painted correctly, because otherwise he'll just be an absolute jerk when I find out later that I missed a couple spots because deep paint. Because I couldn't get like all the paint in the crevices or whatever. I do gotta say though, I'm super excited for all my SCC parts. Maybe sometime this week or next week, I will stream like SCC lore stuff, like lore planning, and for if people have questions on the SCC, I can answer them. Because I think, I don't know how many of y'all would be like, yeah, like able to handle all of it. I am so distracted, I'm so sorry. But this, like, I'm trying to get every last little crevice, and I know I've said it, like, already that I'm trying to get every last little crevice, but it's so difficult because, oh, I should see what we're making for lunch. Me and Zenarith probably will make some, like, ramen or something. Because I figured out a way that if I just use the instant ramen packets and then make the noodles and then put, like, all sorts of, like, pork and onions and carrots and egg, just tastes really good. Like, really good. And my sister's like, that's gross. Zenarith, like, and I'm like, shut up, Zenarith. That's insulting because it's actually really good. Because basic ramen is kind of boring. And I need something that doesn't make me feel sick every time I eat it. So if I put, like, carrots in it. Yeah, I know, Jen, it's laggy. I'm not trying to make it laggy. I think it's because you're probably in the middle of doing 7,000 updates, and this computer cannot handle anything. And, my computer's like, oh my god! The city of Aquavis is running a Twitch stream, and, have you seen our ping and our bandwidth? Yeah, our internet sucks, Zen. I think while oceans are blue, I think I might do, like, at some point, a coat of brown. Like, just a slight dusting of brown, because, well, I don't know if anybody's ever seen, like, the image. See, I just was like, oh my god, if I say that I'm, like, genuinely, I just about thought, if I say that I'm from Earth, I might dox myself. Genuinely thought that, and now I'm like, Jesus. My brain is like, yeah, I have viewers from not Earth. Which would be funny, if you are not from Earth, that'd be cool. Like, genuinely not from Earth, and not people trying to, like, troll me. Zenarith, is my audio laggy? Because that doesn't feel as laggy as my video. I don't know if Zenarith can even hear or see this, or even if she's still here. Because that's just how it do be. I do hope we're having, like, Casey's Pizza tonight. That'd be good. Zenarith? Oh, I should say, Zenarith might have called me. We're starting a voice call. Hey, Zenarith, can you hear me? Zenarith? You there? funny because all you can hear is myself. Or all I can hear is myself. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you now. Oh, this
Hey,
cow? What the... Bruh. Probably not nicely. Probably doesn't come out nicely. But that helps my case. It didn't come out nicely, but it came out. So, like, I'm going to take that as a win and call that good. Because, it's kind of like a loose tooth, trying to pull a loose tooth, and, got him out. Anyways, how is you going, Zen?
No. Nothing is working. It's an issue with my actual laptop. It's not even sensing my camera, like in the camera app.
Oh. That sounds like a troubleshooting issue for later.
Yeah.
And for Lost Wizard.
Yeah.
Which sounds like an issue for later today. But stay on the call, please. Do you want to have fancy ramen or just normal ramen or...
I'll make my own fancy ramen because yours is nasty.
You should text Octomom and see what we are allowed to eat. Because I know sometimes everybody's planning for, like, different dinners. Zenarith?
Moment.
Okay. Sounds good. It's kind of shiny. Anyways, we got a Kraken butt. Hey, Zen.
Hi.
You sound annoyed.
Yes, I am.
Hmm.
I'm incredibly annoyed.
I could tell the incredibly. It's like the League of Incredible Legoists.
He has a butthole.
About to say yes, the frog does, and this isn't a frog, even though a kraken kind of reminds me of like a frog. So like, we're gonna say a kraken is an evil frog. Anybody want to join me in that? Hello?
No, it's not.
A kraken is totally an evil frog.
No.
What's your evidence against a kraken not being an evil frog?
A kraken's not an amphibian?
How do you know?
Pretty sure it's a reptile.
Fuck. Do I need to pull up my monster manual? Probably should
Go.
anyway.
It's a cephalopod. It's not even an amphibian or reptile.
Well, the D&D kraken might be a little different than the normal krakens. Stream, I will be back because I never keep them entertained while I like wash my hands and stuff. Oh, and I just dropped paints everywhere.
Oh, okay. Calling chaos.
I know. Oh, stream! I'm here in a different room.
You sound like an idiot.
I know. Where'd you find that a kraken was a cephalopod?
Google.
Google?
I searched, is a kraken an amphibian or a reptile? It says, or no, what is a kraken classified as? And it says, someone, Linnaeus, something like that, classified the kraken as a cephalopod. The group that includes octopuses, squid, and cuttlefish. Oh. See, it's not a frog. I know my frogs.
Anyways, if you all were hearing two of me, that'd be funny. But now that I have entered my new realm, son of a dude, it's kind of ridiculous. Well, at some point I'll end the stream here quickly. But I think I don't know. I think I'm gonna use up all this brown paint in here, which there's not tons left, but it won't take me long to use up. Oh, like to me it looks like there's a lot left, but it won't take me long to use up because tentacles. Also, yes, all of the like thumping and stuff that you see / hear, that's all because of there's like clay bits everywhere. Zenrith, are you still there?
Yes.
You're so boring. Come on, talk to me.
I'm typing. Trying to figure out this stupid thing.
You messaging like Ellie or somebody?
Oh, there's a section on his Discord for like tech help, so.
Okay. Cause your tech do be breaking.
Yeah, you think? Even the bloody camera app is not sensing that I have a camera.
That feels like it's an internal issue.
It's a built-in freaking camera.
And that was my point, that it's an internal issue. But I don't know because I'm not a tech person. Also, I love how just everything on my hand is blue. Oh, see, there was... Okay, I swear I knew there was a reason that I wanted to go to campus today. Because I was going to talk to Insert Interesting Name. I don't know, I'll just see if he can call later tonight and ask him a couple questions. Or tomorrow during, class. I can probably ask him. Because I got some questions about something that we're doing tomorrow that I just want to clear up, but none of y'all get to know that, suckers! Well, okay, to be fair, Zenrith knows, because Zenrith, lives with me. Just like...
No, really?
Well, yeah, roommates and stuff. I mean, yeah, I would actually kind of wonder if you weren't living me. Well, I mean, to be fair, have you seen the house economy in the US?
Yes.
Ugh. To be fair, I feel bad for Europe and their energy crisis. Like, depending on what state you're in, your winters can be really awful. But to be fair, if you have an energy crisis and you have bad winters, and you can't turn on your heat because it's too expensive, yeah, no, I feel for Europe. Specifically, I think England at least is having that big of a problem, but I don't know. I would assume England did its Brexit thing, so the UK might just be its own problem. Still, though, I feel bad for the people. The government, whatever, I don't really care. But the people, that's just sad and harsh. I don't understand why the Americans, especially some people that I've met who are Americans, really hate British people, and I don't understand it. I thought we got over that 300 years ago. At least 100. Dude. Oh, Zenarth, I've been meaning to ask you, was my audio super laggy on stream?
No, it was just your camera.
Okay. That's good. Cause at least if the camera's laggy, people can just look away and listen. Because then it feels a little more like a podcast. But if the audio's laggy, now that just sucks. Yeah. Oh, did the producers ever text you back?
Yes.
Okay. Did they do what I thought they were doing today?
No.
Well, you'll have to certainly tell me what they said. Not on call though, because we don't dox people. I know I didn't need to say that because I know you knew, but I just had to make a song out of it.
You didn't even make a song out of it.
I kind of sing-songed it. I'm not Scantlin Shortholt, mate. I'm trying to remember what class Gunslinger was for in Dungeons & Dragons. Because I know Pathfinder has a Gunslinger. But I'm trying to remember because Percy had... Percival del Rollo III of Whitestone. For those who were confused. I think because he could sling guns, he could make guns. I'm trying to remember what his class was, though. Because Taliesin, I swear, that guy is such, like, a genius when it comes to writing out character lore. Because so far in every single campaign that I have watched of Critical Roles that he's in and has a character that he's made, oh, they're beautiful. They're works of art. Percy, Mollymock, Caduceus. Now it's Ashton. Dude, all of them are so good. Caduceus, oh, he was a work of art. Mollymock definitely would have shined if he lasted longer than 30 episodes. I mean, he shined in the episodes he was in, but if he was around longer... Actually, when he even played Kingsley, that was just, oh... Because Kingsley was the Mollymock before Mollymock. Ashton, oh, his lore is really interesting. Actually, so was Laudna's. I gotta say, Keyleth's kind of basic. Vex is cool. But Keyleth, like, she's basic in a good way. Like, it's a simple character, but also really fun. She's got really very little trauma. And just kind of a chill character hanging about. Scantlan? Oh god. Like, I see how he's a, Sam Riegel character. But, like, woofda, he takes his... That character... concerning sometimes. And we've got... Ashley's characters. Ashley's characters are whimsical. Like, those are some fun characters. They're all, like... They've all got their own, like, whimsy. And, like... They're all soft. But have, like, a deeper meaning. Laura Bailey's characters are a wild card. Because you go from Vexalia to Jester, and then back to kind of the dark, angsty creatures of Imogen. Like, holy cow. And then you've got Travis. His characters are interesting because he goes from Grog to Ford, which is a pretty seamless transition, and then he totally switches it up in Bell's Hells, and he gives you this absolute gremlin dude. It's so interesting to watch. Am I missing anybody else? Also, Robbie Damon, so wish he would stay. I don't think he does, because I'm still catching up. I'm on episode 10. In the middle of episode 10, actually. So from what I've heard, he doesn't actually end up staying with the Bell's Hells crew. Which is fair, but still sad. He's awesome. If you want to make your food now, you should make it now, so then when I'm done streaming, I can make my food pretty easily. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Ah! My stuff fell. That was scary. I'd say you should watch Legend of Vox Machina Season 2 with me, but you haven't seen Season 1. So... not gonna happen, sadly. But... I do recommend at some point you watch it. I don't know... like... it's an adult animated series, as seen by the 18 plus on some episodes and 16 plus on others.
Welcome in, Isabel.
Oh, hello, Isabel! Welcome! Sorry my camera's really laggy, but we're painting some D&D figures for my SCC crew.
Yeah, your camera... oh, wait, maybe it's because I have the stream paused. Yeah, it's kind of incredibly laggy, but that's okay.
Oh no, I know it's laggy. I can see it on Streamlabs, but to be honest, like this would have been a more podcast-like stream anyway. Just because it's easier to do podcasty type stream. Especially when I'm trying to paint this bad boy. He's a Kraken. I'll try to get him in camera view. I've been working on as well a dragon. It's a little smaller. We'll see when this bad boy comes into view. I bet that, like, what I'm working on now is his tentacles. Yeah, he's kind of big. I'll probably, once he's done, I'll definitely post pictures online, but he's kind of big and he's like, I'm gonna eat your face off. 'Cause, you know, that's just how it does happen. Oh my. Okay, we're good. But painting up all these tentacles with a base layer of just cheap acrylic paint because I know cheap acrylic paint, while it's cheap, isn't bad. And definitely, it'll stick as well as, like, the expensive miniature stuff does. Well, not quite. Miniature stuff is really good, but even then, that stuff does fall off every once in a while. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like my Kraken. He's for SCC. It's a YouTube series that I'm gonna edit the video of after I finish stream, which at some point I will. I don't know. I'm planning on ending the stream after I finish this bit of brown paint, which will still take me at least 20 minutes because it's been 20 minutes since I originally said that I'll finish the stream after I finish this brown paint, and it's taken me forever to finish this brown paint in my tray, so yeah. SCC, you probably don't know, but SCC is with a bunch of the people who I'm friends with in real life, as well as we do a lot of online stuff. So, like, if you've ever seen Nerds Den stuff, which I don't think you have, but it's like Nerds Den's group plus more. Small gaming.
Do you want me to link the YouTube channel for Nerds Den?
You can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, D&D is a lot of fun. I'm a dungeon master, which I'm waiting for the day that I say that and somebody's like, so like a sex dungeon? No, that's not what it is. I basically I do a lot of world building, but since, yeah, I do a lot of world building, my whole thing is make pretty world and make people fight monsters that aren't real. But I've spent a lot of money throughout the years buying D&D figures and paints. So that's what I'm doing now. I have 3 SCCs that I've played. SCC is the nickname of my my laptop died, or my sister's laptop. Zenra's laptop died, so that's what happened there. She was gonna do a whole bunch of fancy stuff. Yeah. I don't know if you're talking about clean as in my hands, because yes, my hands are a mess right now.
I'm gonna see your charger.
Oh, okay. Isn't your charger in the basement?
Yep.
Why didn't you grab it?
Because I wasn't in the basement.
Oh, you didn't ever go in. Okay.
Oh, I stay at the counter.
But yeah. No, SCC has been around since 2020. It was initially SCC Nature's Run, which is the first series, I'm putting in quotation marks, because it was never, we were never going to YouTube it. And then I finished up Nature's Run because I'm like burnt out of it, and since we had so many issues with people leaving and joining, I needed to reset and recharge, so that's where Broken Ocean came into play. Yeah, Zen's chillin'. Zen was on a Discord call in our dining room before, and now she's in the room next to me, which is awesome.
Here, let me link.
But, well, I'd rather link my channel, not Nerds Dens.
Well,
Nerds.
I'll link them both.
Yeah, Nerds. But yeah, so then it's Broken Ocean, and I'm working on a third series called
Nerds Den.
Yeah, so that one's Nerds Den's channel. Don't worry, we're mostly like normal YouTubers. Only weird stuff we do is... Well, the only weird stuff we do is play games and swear a little bit. Not often. And most videos don't, actually. It's really just the Paladins ones that we are acting like sailors. But, one thing that's really... Yeah, so, and I'm working on Broken Ocean, or not Broken Ocean. Broken Ocean is the current one that I have yet to edit the YouTube video for. But then, there is SCC Fire and Bone, which will never make the light of day, besides me just telling stories from it. But that's because I'm part of a D&D club, and I'm running a group for a bunch of, like, teens and preteens. And, I'm not going to record that. I would never, ever do that to those people, because, that's a little weird, and they don't have parental permission. But I'm going to talk about, like, the storyline, because... Yeah, I've uploaded... most, if not all, of the old streams should be on YT. Not all of them, maybe. I might have missed a few. And I have had a few bouts of me having to delete stuff because I constantly upload, like... I use my computer for, like, work-related stuff, where I need to upload lots of video footage, which is so fun. But yeah, I re-upload streams on YouTube. I used to have, like, YouTube series going, but, like, work and school and, like, education took me away from making series, which is why SCC2 Broken Ocean will be, like, the first series in a while that I have done. And that one will be basically uploaded every time we play a game, but we've been busy recently. Zenarth's just leaving me. I don't know what she's doing. Maybe... Oh, you making food? Okay, anyways, Zenarth is probably off to do who knows what. And watch videos, but yeah. So you're actually gonna make, like, food? Oh, I was painting my Kraken, but I had him, like, where nobody could see him. Like I said, I keep forgetting that I'm on camera. Just the disgruntled, like, L. But yeah. I forget I'm on camera, so, like, I don't always show stuff because, My brain doesn't ever remember, because when I paint, like, my hands are in all sorts of, like, funky orientations and directions. I mean, I guess it probably wouldn't matter if I painted on camera, because most of it is so laggy you can't tell. It's kind of the fun part. It's definitely a lot of work to be a dungeon master. You have to have a lot of... The camera is my attempt to showcase what I'm painting at a time. However, with my very bad Wi-Fi at my house, it is so hard to actually stream. There's literally nobody else on the, like, using this much bandwidth, and yeah. It's a laptop camera because I'm streaming on my laptop, because I tried to stream from my phone and my phone camera, but it kept, like, stopping the stream, which was super annoying. So, like, then I just switched to this, which I'm not sad about, but also sad about, because my phone quality was so much better and it wasn't as laggy, but it kept, like, stopping the stream, which was really, really frustrating. I didn't want to, like, restart it every 4 to 5 minutes, so I switched it. One of these days I will work in a way to, like, stream on my phone, because phone streaming is probably easier for this type of IRL content. It's not really, well, it's in real life, but it's not, like, nothing on my day-to-day basis. It's just me painting things. I know D&D's, well, back on the topic of D&D. I know D&D is kind of a fun one. Not everybody plays it, not everybody likes it, because I don't know if you've ever heard of the Satanic Panic, but that was, like, in the 80s, and a bunch of them, like, Midwestern and lower Midwestern southern states. I have limited data, but it would be interesting. It'd be interesting to try it, and if it would make it better, or if it would still stop. I also don't think it helps that I just, like, for my laptop, I guarantee it's just my laptop not having good signal and running probably too much. Because it's a laptop. But yeah. I gotta say, it's quite interesting to stream. It's been a while since I've streamed, and like I tried to stream, and then I was like, I don't want to right now. It's just it sometimes takes a lot out of you. But yeah. The Satanic Panic, I was not alive for that. But it would have been fun if I was alive for that, because dude, I've heard about it. I think it even still kind of went on into the early 2000s, but, like, at its height in the 80s, oh, that was rough. Because talking to what I would consider the Dungeons & Dragons elders, they're like, yeah, it's kind of taboo. And now it's really interesting, because a bunch of, like, teens nowadays play it, and that's really cool to me. Because there's, like I said, I DM for preteens and teens and preteens, and that's really cool, because it's awesome to see people genuinely interested in something and not thinking it's, like, satanic or anything. Which, I don't know, I appreciate. It's still fun to kind of joke about the Satanic Panic now, because to me it's just funny. Because it never affected me inherently. I know I've had friends who haven't played because, like, especially when I was younger, their parents would not let them play, and I was like, oh, that's sad. I would have loved to have played with you. You would have been fun playing this game. But alright. probably wrap up the stream within the next like 20 minutes because I do want to make food. Because food is good. But I also want to wrap up some of these bits of dragon. For example, like this purpley lightning that comes from my lightning dragon over here. It's not quite on screen. Alright, laggy computer. At least it's not too hot. Oh no, that's a lie. I have it over like the edge of a crack. But still clearly not getting enough airflow, but that'll be a future me problem to deal with when I probably will inevitably need to replace the battery. But yeah. I gotta say, Dungeons & Dragons, if you are ever gonna be like a DM, or ever like paint miniatures or buy miniatures, that's expensive. Yeah. I know for sure painting and buying miniatures, that is, because I do that. I also buy props. So like, for example, I have some coins that I use for campaigns, because I just had these like little coins. Where did I put the toothpicks? Oh, there they are. Because sometimes you gotta poke a hole through the dried up paint in my paint tubes, because don't use them often. Some of these, especially like this purple paint, which I have never used before, but I'm quite excited to use because purple paint. Stuff like that. See, that's still coming out brown on my, like, and that is a whole roll of whatever it's called. Not wax paper, not toilet paper, paper towels used. I gotta say, I should probably invest in some, like, rags that I can use to, like, clean paintbrushes. And have, like, to rinse out paintbrushes instead of wasting paper towels, because, first of all, paper towels are expensive, and second of all, gotta save the environment somehow. But now, I know you probably can't see it, but what I'm doing now is a technique called dry brushing. And that just, it's where you take some of the paint off of the paintbrush, and it, especially if you've done it right, it'll only apply the paint to the more raised spots of the object. So then you have, like, then it'll create, like, shading. It's like shading while painting physical 3D objects. That's cool, yeah. I know a few people who are super into it, and I'm into it. Like, I even own a 3D printer, but I have yet to, like, right now my basement is, like, completely destroyed, but yeah, I have, like, 3D printing stuff. I have paints. Paintbrushes, all of this. It's cool, though, that, like, you know what this is, because some people that I know would have never known without me, and probably would have never cared to have learned, like, how much time and effort I spend into some of this. Because hundreds of man-hours get thrown into my painting of minifigures. I might post a video on YouTube just showcasing some of my stuff. Like, while I'm not a master artist for painting minifigures, I do spend a lot of hours, and a lot of them, especially my newer models, look really good. My older models, not so much, but that's kind of how this works. Yeah, man hours. I feel like I'm old when I say man hours, but, like, really kind of is man hours. think that is all I can do at the moment. I'm not sure. I'm thinking that's probably this whole stream. I might be on for just a tad longer, just to like wrap up the stream. I mean, clearly, but I think that's all the painting I'm gonna do for at this point in time on this stream. I'll probably pick it up either later tonight, because US time means I can stream multiple times in a day, because I didn't have to show up to class today for college, which is awesome. But I definitely want to get. You looking for the notebook?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it went. To be fair, don't know. But yeah, I'll probably. Oh, there it went. I'll probably stream later tonight to wrap up, because some of this has to dry and cure, which is kind of what I'm letting, like this and my tentacles for this, and this bad boy, which is my dragon. I painted him a little earlier in the stream. Gotta let him dry and cure so then I can start doing detail work. So I will be... yeah, this is Xenor. So I will be streaming probably tonight, which would be awesome. But thank you all for coming out. If you have anybody who you want me to raid, I will raid them. Otherwise, I will just end stream as it is. Yeah, because I don't know who I'd raid, but if you have like a person that you want to go watch, I can go raid them for you. I love how it's like so laggy. Yeah? Yeah. Like I know some people who are streaming, but I don't like. Let me see. I'll look on my Twitch app on my phone. Oh dear. Let me not switch the stream. Yeah, I know some of the people who are streaming, like I watch some of them, but I'm not gonna like rate them. Yeah, that's fair. I use Twitch for watching a lot of people. That's my thing. I love that you can see my face in the phone, kind of. But yeah, well, I will probably just raid In the Littlewood. I don't know if you've ever seen him. He's a pretty fun dude. Pretty cool YouTuber and Twitch streamer. Well, okay, in my YouTube video of the SCC, it will be like my face will be out. I just haven't like prematurely shown it yet.
You know what you can show though?
Oh yeah, I can show Elvis. Okay, before I raid somebody, I'm gonna show my dog. By my dog, I mean he's a family dog. Okay, Fluff Butt.
Are you able to like angle your camera a little bit differently? If so.
Yeah, I can angle it a little bit. Wait. Oh, yeah. Totally forgot that was there.
This is why.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you the fluff. Yeah, my sister's just holding something that could speak more volumes on personal information. But anyways, here's the dog. We'll see if he stands still.
There's no paint that you can step in, right?
There's a little bit, but he's not near it.
Oh.
Elvis, no, look towards the camera. There you go. Look towards the camera, dude. No, don't step there.
Oh, no.
Mike.
Oh no, the chaos. Oh no, he's sitting. No, don't make him sit.
No, Elvis, look towards the camera. Elvis.
Do you want me to get a goldfish?
Yeah, get a goldfish.
The camera back. Sorry, I crinkled it a little bit.
That's okay. Yeah. He's a Yorkie. He's, No! You don't get to jump off my desk. Dude, if you step in paint, my man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hold up. Get the paint, move the paint tray. I don't think he stepped in it, but just to be safe. Hey, my dude. My dude, hold the phone. Hold the phone, hold the phone. Okay. So, sit. Elvis, sit. Sit. sit, Elvis. Sit. Sit.
Oh,
Sit.
buddy.
All right, we're seeing if he can sit, and we're seeing if the camera can update. This is really funny to see like the paws just moving around.
Oh, kind of. Oh, no.
Oh no! Oh no! He like. All right. Okay, Elvis. Okay, grab him.
I can't. I'm holding something.
All right. All right, doggy. He. Hey, buddy.
Did he like step on any of your mini fingers?
A little bit, but they're fine. But yeah, so that's my dog.
You want to your camera?
Yeah, it's, I do gotta say it is funny to hear it all. So yeah,
You want it,
Yep. Anyways, I will end the stream here. I will go.
Elvis, what you doing?
I
You already
crunched.
ate the,
Oh.
you crunched the goldfish, really?
Well, I don't want him to choke. Anyways,
He's-
I will raid in the Littlewood if he'll let me. Sometimes. Right. Yeah, I gotta say, it's gotta be kind of fun to hear it. Okay. How about I just do this? I'll turn off my camera here. So it won't show my camera. But, well, my camera's still on, but you won't see it. There you go. There you go. I will see y'all later. Tonight. Thank you all for joining the stream. Such a good stream.
Oh, high quality face cam. Sorry, I'm eating cheese.